Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today we will be discussing the disaster that is Sumeru in Genshin Impact. So basically the leaks have just come out a few hours ago, and it is safe to say that they're not good. They're not good. They're not good at all. So we are going to be discussing that while looking at some tweets by both sides, and I'll be commenting on them. Mostly I'll tell you which side I'm on, you'll figure that out easily. But here's the first one. MiHoYo made a mistake to release Genshin outside the East Asia market. The big sister, Honkai Impact, literally has no shit drama like this, and that game already ran for 6 years. I miss the days when Genshin fans were basically a slice of Honkai fans, and they just enjoy the game. So you're just telling us to shut up, right? That's it, that's a tweet. So you're telling us to shut the fuck up and take it. Like, you didn't get your representation, just shut up, it doesn't matter. You don't matter. That's the vibe I'm getting. I know this guy, for one, or person, I don't know their gender. Like, if they did not get their anniversary awards, they will not shut up. So, yeah, I'm done. Here's the second one. I'm sorry, I keep seeing they don't need to be tan, they're from the far side of Sumeru. Do you not realize that brown people are just brown? Like, not because of the terrain? Or are you gonna pull up that ethnographic history of Teyvat to justify HATES shit? They said it. It is just that. Like, could you just hold them accountable? Like, I know you love HATES, I know, like, there is no reason to excuse all of that. I love HATES. I love the game. I'm still gonna continue playing even if I disagree all of this, because it's a comfort game for me, and I honestly, like, even if I care, I've already spent too much. I've invested my money into this and a lot of emotions into my account, so I'm not ready to give it up. But this sucks. RT, this image to scare HATES. I would do good nightmares. My brain is now convinced that Taranari has darker skin. Every time I see pale Taranari, I get mad, forgetting that's his canon skin color. And I'll tell you what, the dark skin looks way better than the light skin. It went good. It went so well with his theme. But no, they just want pale characters, because screw you, other dark-skinned people or normal people who actually want to see dark-skinned characters, because of course Middle East and Southeast Asia does not have any dark people. Dark people are a myth. And I'll tell you what about the design looks like shit. Like, it's so messy. Like, you know, when people were like shitting on Xiao's design, like, oh no, it's a mess, it has so many colors, look at this. Look at this. I don't even know what to say. Super playable characters. You cannot. It looks like this. It literally looks like this. It's Arab friends, not Indian. Lamau. Well, Sumeru is neither only India or the Arabian parts, it's Middle East, which is both. Sumeru is a mountain in India. The tagline that was used for Sumeru, the truth amongst the pages of Purana, where Purana is Indian literature. Thank you for clarifying, and I just thought I would post this here to clarify for some of y'all. Okay, so criticizing the Sumeru character is good, and obviously people should do that, but don't call it representation, because are you expecting good rep from an anime game? Boy, I have a lot to say. So basically, like, personally, I do not have expectations from most games, because as an Arabian person, I have not gotten a representation from any game, except maybe Detroit Become Human, which, like, they had an Arabian dub, a dub that is in Arabic. I do not use it because I love JP dub, or I love just any foreign dub, because I speak Arabic. I know everybody who speaks the language probably does not use the dub for it unless they're lazy. And I like hearing other languages when playing, but the fact that they included this, it means so much. And that's, like, I'll tell you what, most games don't even have subtitles in Arabic, but they went out of their way to have an Arabian dub, and HATES is doing an Arabian inspired nation, and they don't even give a shit about Arabians. So no, because they represented each nation correctly, like Inazuma, Liyue, and Mondstadt, but they not give a shit. Like they blended all the nations into one in Nathan and Sumeru, and we're supposed to just let it pass. If they did not represent any of the previous nations correctly, like we would have expected it. But this just came as a betrayal because they've raised our expectations and let us down. Every time I look at it, I hate it more and more for different reasons. Each single time. Same. This is about Kuniseli or Kusinelli. I don't know how. Wait, what was the name? I forgot. The Dendro Archon design, and I cannot have it here. I cannot show you the leaks, guys. If I say leaks, like the water dripping leak, kind of Mahayo will strike me and my channel, and I will be gone from this earth. So we are talking about legal stuff. We're not talking about leaks. For legal purposes, this is not about any leak, Mihayo. Leave me and my poor channel alone. I don't understand how it's fair to give Japan and China their own separate regions in the game and then have Sumeru be an Orientalist mashup of 20 plus cultures. I've got nothing to say. This is totally correct. Like, Japan is Inazuma, Liyue is China, Mondstadt is Germany, whatever the hell Sumeru is, I don't know. It's like Middle East, Southeast Asia, Arabians. Like, put on all of what you want in it. It could go with it. Yeah. And the way they mix Disney culture and Middle Eastern culture, like, we are not your one of yelled out in fantasy. This. I agree with the user that said this, because this this is like they're vastly different. I don't know how people confuse this. I don't know why Hoivers decided to do their research for every other nation and not us. Why? I love you, Hoivers. I'm betrayed. And my expectations were dangerously and saddeningly low. But I don't know how I got so disappointed even. Like, I was not prepared for this amount of disappointment. I'm tired of people hating the new designs. They're ugly. Bro, they're ugly. Lamau. It's like they purposely make Sumeru worse than the others. What the hell? Yeah, kind of. It's like, so those are the Arabians you asked for. They look ugly as hell. But it's gonna be worse for the marketing, but I'm gonna say it looks so Orientalist. Especially the Dory one. Like, I saw this coming, actually. I saw the Aladdin reference coming. I saw it coming, the Junior reference. I knew it had to be there as soon as I learned it was about Indian and Middle East cultures. I knew it. So that at least was within my expectations because I knew it was going to be Orientalist in some way. Also, the fact that they went out of the way to research each of these regions for the clothes, yet with Sumeru, they lack tradition. To be honest, we should have made a bigger fuss as soon as we learned it was going to be an amalgamation of countries rather than waiting until progress was made. The thing about this, I think, us or me as a Middle Eastern, I was so happy to get a representation in the video game that I liked that I was not going to complain like, oh my god, finally we're getting representation. I don't care if it's an amalgamation with Southeast Asia, which is totally different. I don't know how this is going to be done, but finally we're going to get represented in a game, and that game is something I actually like, and boom, we got stabbed in the back. So this user is right, but I think we were just too happy. It was too good to be true. So this light, Genshin Impact, and they're both based in Shanghai, China. I don't know how to explain this. Genshin Impact, you've got a lot of explanation to do. Dendro Archon is so ugly. What is that? In no way a white child is a god of wisdom. I hope my man Hytham will be the real Dendro Archon though. And I hope he will be tan. He needs to be. If he is not, however, I'm in your house. I'm threatening you. He has to be tan. At least. After this pale white Sumeru news, it's a good time to remind the Genshin fandom, However's main audience, the CN community, is incredibly racist. They already dislike Sumeru due to the tan-skinned character leaks. It's not a pretty discussion over there. Yeah, we've been new. So Mihoyo has separate regions for Germany, France, Russia, China, and Japan, but lumps the entire southern hemisphere for Natlan and Middle Eastern North Africa and Southeast Asia regions together for Sumeru and can't even bother to represent their skin tones correctly. Wait, I cannot read. I cannot read. Can't even bother to represent their skin tones correctly. You're spitting facts. I cannot even deny this. I don't know what kind of blender they put us in, but they can't even get the mixture right. Mihoyo definitely prioritizes East Asian European nations of the game more because they have no respect for anyone else. Why the European and East Asian nations are represented with one single country, Fontaine, France, Liyue, China, and Nazuma being Japan, but with others like Natlan and Sumeru, Sumeru being inspired of Middle Eastern and South Asian, no country specific, and Natlan being inspired of Indigenous America and West Africa, no country specific, we are put in a blender and treated like a single country when we all have different cultures. West Africa is very diverse, although we do share a lot of similarities, we're still different from each other. Same for the other nations. Here are some images of how vastly diverse each culture is in West Africa and Southeast Asia. This is saddening. I don't know. I feel like I had high hopes for Sumeru because, it was the first time I was gonna see the Middle East being in a game that I like and love. And it's all gone. And not to mention, the people they're white because the scholars are white because they stay inside researching. Guys, why don't all black people stay at home so they can solve their racism problems? If they stayed at home, racism would disappear. Just if you went to a colder climate, you'd suddenly be white. I cannot with you. The sun, I guess, all black people are just spend too much time in the sun. I don't even know what to say. I guess my sister goes out more than me, so that's why she's dark skinned and I'm pale. I don't know. Wait, there's more thing. Ironic how Scarum, which is going to be the only character to get a redesign, when he's the last person in the Sumeru chapter who needs one. The veil. Why? I'm going to cry. I'm going to sob. Do you know how this destroyed me emotionally and physically and spiritually to know that he was going to get redesigned? Why? He looked perfect. The veil, the hat, the obnoxious outfit, it looked amazing on him. He's this funky little evil guy. Why did they have to change him? He looked amazing. And he's gonna be called Wanderer, apparently. Not Kuni Kuzushi? Or Kuni Kuzu. I had a nickname, Kuni. It was such a cute nickname. Or Scaramouche, but no. Wanderer. He doesn't even have a name. Why? And I feel like he's gonna be Wanderer because he left the Fatui, and now he's suddenly redeemed and wants nothing to do with his past. Redemption arc for Scaramouche. Oh god, I jinxed it. If this becomes true, it's all my fault. I hate myself. I hate this. You're ignorant and a damn racist if you try to justify characters from Sumeru being pale. The dogs will not stop. What? There was a word. Barking. They will not stop it. If you think people complaining about Sumeru characters being pale is annoying, just hard block me right now, because if you can't handle valid criticisms of your favorite game and think of this only as drama, I want nothing to do with you.
Oh my god, I'm trying to film a video.
Add Sumeru characters. Why are you white? The confusion is so... Sumeru characters. Lol, can you get a tan? No. Stop it. All in all, I'm disappointed. I guess we should have not had those expectations, but we are right to be disappointed. There should have been more diverse skin tones. I know pale people exist in the Middle East. I'm Middle Eastern, I'm Arabian, so I know this. But the fact that they did not, they're all within the same kind of Like, what is the difference? Like, I'm gonna bring up this chart again, but why? Like, not a single tan character at least. Tan. I'm not even saying black. Tan. We're not getting one. One. Like, the only one so far has been Sino, or I don't know how to pronounce them. I think Sino. But that's it. That's it. Like, that's everything. And here's a tweet that is supposed to be helpful and help us all find a way to solve this, like we tried with the anniversary. If you're rightfully disgusted with this, you should be emailing me Hoyo your concerns at genshincs@hoyoverse.com. Courtesy of Locked Oomph. Guys, can you mass email Genshin support or something? I'm dead serious, like threaten them that you won't pull on any Sumeru characters or stop playing the game, even if you're not serious. Because, goddamn, where's the diverse? The dogs. And here is a PSA: do not mention leaks, only reference given material like non-playable characters, though mentioning that if Sumeru is not given proper cultural respect, it affects your patronage. Play activity should be alright. Even better than sending an email would be to stop playing the game entirely. They care about their player numbers first and foremost, and you clearly would not be missing anything. Delete the app too. It's not like you will lose player data anyway. Yeah. However, is bound to go through with this. I'm gonna email them. I don't think I can delete the game because it's the only game I play. I do not have any other game. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm probably gonna hold off on paying anything for now. I hope so. That I can hold off from this. And I'm not gonna blame anyone if they keep playing, because I know how Genshin could be a comfort game for all of us, and I do not blame anyone for this. All I ask for is that you speak up about this and try to email them, tell them in your surveys about this. Probably lower the ratings. Do not hate on the developers, because I don't know if this is developers' decision or the executives. I do not know how this works. I've not been in a video game studio before. So just respectfully voice your concerns and email Genshin customer support or service, whatever they call it, and just try to get it changed. That's all I ask. And this was cut out from the main video, so I need to repeat it again. A couple points that I need to talk about. No tweets or anything. Basically, the first thing is about the character called Ahitham. Like, that guy, I want him. But aside from that, people thought his name was like Sue or something at first, and then we discovered his name is like, oh, I'm just gonna call him Sue. It's not that hard to call him his name. And I feel like a lot of people try their best to pronounce Asian names because they're cool and trendy, but when it comes to Arabian names, oh no, we don't do that here. Like, Jingshu and Chongli is alright to pronounce, but Haitham is so hard. I don't get it. Like, the double standard, I cannot. And another thing, like, something that pisses me off, is the Dendro Archon. I briefly talked about it when some of the tweets popped up, but it's not even the skin tone problem only. It's the fact that she's a lolly, and this is gonna be problematic because we're gonna get the people who draw not safe for work art about her, and like, she's a god. She's probably 1,000 years old. She's not a child, and we can't even say that she's a child. So this is gonna be a problem, a huge problem in the fandom, and also because there's not a single drep. Like, no, the design is bad. It's bad. A lot of the designs are actually bad. Like, the only one that I felt was good was Cully. It's just bad. Like, you know, Vente, you could see his design. His design is a little bit sillier than Chongli or A, but that's because he's a silly little bard, and it has history behind it, and it looks cool. It fits with his name perfectly, like, silly little bard who wants to go adventuring and so carefree. That's the outfit. Chongli, like, he's a gentleman, He looks proper and so elegant. And A looks like she could smash me in the wall, and I would let her. But the Dendro Archon, that goddess of wisdom, I just wish they would change her design. I wish the design would be changed. And I'm like sad in general over what happened. It's bad. It's all bad. Like, she's underwhelming. I've never been so underwhelmed by an Archon design. Like, I'm not even kidding. The official and the leak leaks were fire compared to the whole next version, or even the other one after leaks. So yeah, keep going. Email them, lower the rating. Just do anything to get this off. Like, we don't want this collectively. And last thing, subscribe, like, and share, because I want money, and I'm Arabian, so you're obliged to give me money. I have the right to take your money right now.